Alright, so I have found your scepter.
Is this your crystal scepter, Queen Frieza?
Aye, Sir Champion, it is. Forsooth, you need it more than I do. Pray, use it with my dragon so that it will fly you across the great icy lake.
I understand, Your Majesty. Thank you.
Will do. So I've wasted about an hour just trying to grab that thing, but I don't feel it was wasted because we've also picked up the Basilisk Tongue, and I've also earned a bunch more experience from killing pyro demons, picking up some more crystals, and speaking to the shaman. Hopefully I haven't missed too much else. Dragon, I have your activation rod.
I see thou hast the hallowed scepter.
Aye, I do, Dragon. Queen Frieza has entrusted it to me. I understand you can fly me across the Great Lake.
I could, O bearer of the scepter, but not whilst the door is secured.
The door? Oh, I see. I shall open it promptly, Dragon.
Okay, here's the next problem that I couldn't solve. How do we open that? We can't reach it. We can't grab this.
That chain has broken.
And everything that I see here leads me to believe that I cannot jump onto this block. I'm trying. Connor's standing vertical leap just isn't quite high enough to get there. His running leap is. It absolutely is. But he is sliding. How about if I move it to the edge here? Like so. And then try jumping up on this. That's not the answer either. I can't get on top of the cave here. I've still got the activation rod. Do you have any ideas for me, Queen Frieza? Or are you just going to talk about the VIII being held by the orcs on the other side of the lake?
Pray tell, good Queen, what causes your crystal dragon to fly?
The crystal scepter, Sir Knight.
Aye, Your Majesty. Thank you.
That's a really dumb question, but okay.
Pray tell, good Queen, what causes your crystal dragon to fly?
The crystal scepter, Sir Knight.
Aye, Your Majesty. Thank you.
A big, strong man. Your kind is rare around here, Sir Knight.
What do we do about that ice block?
"'Tis beyond my reach. 'Tis beyond my reach. This will not work. This will not work. 'Tis beyond my reach. This will not work. This will not work. This will not work. This will not work."
Alright, so I've been racking my brains for a little while now, today and also the previous recording session, and I don't see how to grab that. To me it's fairly obvious, we just need to get up there and yank it down, but that doesn't seem to be an option. I did try shooting it earlier, I don't think that made it into the recording. This block of ice though, what am I missing? Nothing there.
The door is locked.
I assume it's controlled by that mechanism. Nothing else makes a lot of sense.
This will not work. This will not work.
Right, so let me try a few things. So I might be looking at the walkthrough again because at this point I've almost had enough. I'm still enjoying myself, but I do not know how to proceed here. Okay, I'm looking it up. How do we get onto this ice block? How can I free the crystal dragon? Look around on the floor for clues. Yes, I see the chain. Is there any way I can reach the chain? Well, I don't think so. Seen any boxes nearby? Push the box underneath the chain, jump on the box, and then click on the chain. I don't know if this is a bug, possibly because of all the mods that I've put in here, but I cannot seem to jump onto this box. The solution is literally what I think it is. I'll give this a bit of a go, but I might need to undo some mods here to make this work. Maybe it's related to the frame rate. Yeah, I pretty much had the right idea from the first moment, but it's not letting me do this. I suspect it's mod related. Unless this needs to be in exactly the right location. Which I believe is right here. Yeah, that's the best we can do. Can I really not jump up there? Yeah, nah, I'm sliding on that. Let me fiddle around with a few things, and I'll see if I can get up there. I've temporarily muted the frame rate. And that doesn't seem to help either. I'm either not getting the angle correct, or I might have to do some research on this one. It's saying jump on the box, and it's being very clear about that. But I do not seem to be able to jump on the box. There's either nothing in this, or the game is bugged, possibly because of the amount of mods that I've put on it. Okay, GameFAQs says make sure you're not standing on the ice and that it's against the edge. Like that, perhaps? Yeah, I call bullshit on that game. Oh my god. Right, so next question, can I actually see the chain? That's easily the most painful hour or so I've had of this game so far. And that just seems more buggy than anything else.
This must be Queen Frisa's crystal dragon.
Yeah, I've got your your crystal scepter. Let's go. Let's insert it and go.
I see thou hast the hallowed scepter.
Aye, I do, dragon. Queen Frisa has entrusted it to me. I understand you can fly me across the Great Lake.
I could.
You shall. That facial expression, though.
Climb thou on my back, vested one, and I shall fly thee across the lake.
It seems very dangerous, like I could slide off at any time. Okay, are you going to remain here so that we can get back? Very fancy, Connor.
I shall wait for thee if thou shouldst need transport back.
Thank you, dragon.
That's very kind of you. Alright, actual progress. And look at that, we really haven't flown very far. Oh boy. Alright, let's go exploring. Can I jump over that little ledge there? That's a yes. And that leads me pretty quickly to a dead end. We have a path leading northeast, path leading northwest, and a path further to the west leading northwest again. I won't go that way. I don't think there'll be anything there. Famous last words. Let's start from the left-hand path. They might all go to the same place, but I want to explore. The ice orcs. Alright, how powerful are you folks? About 15 arrows or so. And we get experience. That's good. Whose grave is this?
Alas, I cannot decipher these letters.
Would this thing help, perhaps?
This will not work.
Of course not.
This will not work.
Three of them. Correction, there's 5. Are these actually ice orcs? They look more like your generic Yesis. They're not carrying any tools, any armor. I think they might just be snow yesis. I'm not checking the manual now to check. Okay, I can clearly see that's a climbable wall.
By the virtues, a two-headed dragon. Ne'er have I seen such a sight.
That would have so much more impact if I could actually see its faces during that shot rather than having to tilt up like that. And it's chained up. No, I'm friendly. Alright, so I tried to be friendly and
This will not work.
it just didn't work out for me. Can I do anything here?
'Tis beyond my reach. 'Tis beyond my reach. This will not work.
I mean, I could try this, but I don't think it's going to work. Whoa.
Alack, the heads do not die.
I can take off the heads, but they're regrowing. Okay, I don't suppose there's much I can do here. Okay, so up this path we have a two-headed dragon that has been locked up and seems hostile. I've got no options to try talking to it.
'Tis beyond my reach.
That's all we get. And I don't appear to be able to attack it with a ranged weapon because it is immune. And I also can't damage it with melee. I can take off its head, but that is temporary. They grow back like a hydra. Right, so again, this map is nowhere near as large as I thought it would be. VIII Place is there, Ice Palace is there, Dragon's Cave is there, we landed here. We have one path which leads to the northwest, with a grave and a dragon waiting at the end. Let's go over to the next path, where I saw a bunch more yetis or ice orcs or whatever they are. I'll look them up shortly. At least 5. Yeah, the combat in this game, unfortunately, is not engaging at all. In a game full of weak points, this is easily the weakest. Okay, so they are definitely not ice orcs. I'll read this out now, even though we haven't encountered them. The ice orc is a slow and dumb foot soldier of the warlord in frozen reaches. In spite of that, they are well equipped with sharp battle axes and ice crossbows. If you can outthink these guys, it always proves better than a frontal assault. I think we're just going to plink away at them with arrows. Griffs, we've seen those. The Griffs are winged creatures of the frozen reaches. They're smart, fast, and well equipped, and they give no experience. It's best to just avoid these guys if you can. Oops. Frost demons, I assume that's the thing on the right hand side, even though Snowmane is listed underneath and there's no picture there. The Frost demon is a large and shaggy beast of the ice world. They are slow moving and rather dumb. However, don't underestimate them. They are very strong and often run in packs. And the Snowmane? The Snowmane is a unique creature in the ice world. It is swift of foot and packs a tremendous bite. It is not known what this creature looks like, as it's invisible. Shit. Okay, potion of reveal time, very clearly. It's also unknown what kind of magic empowers this beast. And underneath that, the two-headed dragon. We found that earlier. The two-headed dragon guards a passageway in the frozen reaches. It is said there is a way to defeat this magnificent creature, but so far, none have found the secret. It is rumoured that the dragon guards a gateway to a fantastic land. I'm hoping that just guards the way to the realm of the sun, because if so, that means we're going to figure out the secret and figure out how to get past them as part of story progression. If not, I might need to look it up again because I'm not that smart. Alright, so let's have a look around. Ice orcs? No? Yes, no, maybe?
Me steal, Outlander.
I assume that's an ice orc. Thank you for the healing.
Die, ye gutless puny swine.
You haven't even met me yet, dude. Oh, those crossbows hurt. Wow. And these guys give a lot of experience. Speaking of crossbows that hurt,
This crossbow shoots bolts of ice.
It's a minor increase on what I've got already. But I'll take it. Ooh. I did see this watchtower along this path earlier.
'Tis beyond my reach.
I'm wondering if that grave potentially has instructions on how to take out this two-headed dragon. What's in here? Nothing above me. Lots and lots of potions. Good quality potions too. Although it just talked about the snowmane and that it was invisible. And we picked up a bunch of stuff here, but no potions of reveal. Hopefully as I progress further we'll find another potion or two and we can use those to expose the snowmanes, wherever they might be. Oh, jeez. I imagine I can't step foot in that lake. I'll make a save before I do. Trying to juke these guys and it's tricky. Oh, look at that. He turns to ice and then he's shattered. That's no way to go. Dang. Okay, some sort of guardhouse. Again, lots of crystals, lots of potions. But no potions of reveal. 15 shield potions, really? Right, so let me make a save and I'll try crossing this lake. Maybe I can, simply because it's not the frozen lake that blocked us earlier. We needed the dragon earlier. We're not going across there. Can I go around the edge maybe? Unlikely, but I'll try. I can go around the edge, okay. I did not expect that to work. Yeah, these ice arrows are doing a ton of damage to me. It's probably a sign that I should start using some of these potions.
Trespasser, feel me might.
Thought there was another one on the left for a moment. There's another potion there. I know it. Okay, maybe not. Is this really not a dead end? It's not. Have I been here? I want to say yes, but I'm so lost. We've been in there, haven't we? Okay, so there's a path which sort of leads around that lake. I assume that's the way to actually go. You go up here, through this little mountain path, rather than going and knocking on the front door. That does make me wonder if you're supposed to be able to get around that lake. Speaking of the front door, I'll try the front door. But again, that's probably not the best idea. Is there anything to the left here? There is. There is a climbable wall at the back. I should check these other walls as well, shouldn't I? Because I don't know about you, but I normally keep my front door locked. Knock knock. That's doing nothing when I click on it. Oh, not that. Okay, we can't push on it. I believe we're going in through the back door. Or the back wall in this case. Let me make a save. And up we go. I'm so close to leveling up again. I don't want to use a shield potion or heal if I can avoid it. VIII? It's gotta be. No. Lucretia.
Fie on thee, Thork. Stand thyself up, thou blubbering idiot.
Aye, me lord.
Thou art a scoundrel and an oaf. Do not anger me.
Nay, nay, lord. Never would I. No. To what do I owe the honor of your visit, my liege?
I require thy service, Thork. A human male will infiltrate thy mountain citadel. I want his prompt death. I can rely on thee and thy battalions, can I not?
Aye. Of course, me lord. Whatever you wish, consider it done, your holiness.
Good. Remember, Thork, I shall be watching.
Sentry!
Aye, sir.
Go! Bring me my commander!
Aye, sir.
Wait, you're not in charge here?
Drat, a human. Now, how to find him?
Does Lucretia not realize that Thork is not the commander? Maybe I'm reading that wrong. Okay, the VIII is here. Oh. That looks pretty gnarly. Can I climb down here? Right, is there anything I can do here? Walking forward. Kinda cool. Also, kinda dumb. Let's grab that, and let's grab this suspicious looking key.
I have found a jailer's key.
A jailer's key. So now that I've done that, I think I need to walk around here again and go back up there. I don't know if we can drop through that grate. But the interior of that place looked pretty small. There seems to be a chest on the left-hand side of the screen. And obviously there's a griff upstairs along with a torture chair and a locked door.
This looks well secured. I see no means of opening it.
Alright, well how about we introduce ourselves to the griff before releasing him? I'm guessing that activates the chair. Hey you.
Hasten, noble warrior. Release me from Thork's citadel.
Aye, your majesty. But first, pray tell, who is Thork?
Thork is the lord of the frost orcs, and master of this mountain citadel. A most foul being is he. During a sudden tempest, he spied a chance to strike, and did so most quickly. I was caught off guard, and fell into his vile clutches. Now my griffs run amok, and chaos upsets our world. Hasten, brave knight, set me free!
Two things. Firstly, once again, how did you survive the tempest? How did you not get turned to stone? You literally just mentioned that the tempest struck. I mean, yes, some things happened, but you didn't get turned to stone, along with anyone else here. Secondly, don't tell anyone, but I might have slain a couple of your friends.
Liberate me, Sir Knight! I must flee!
Alright, let's liberate you.
Thank you, brave knight. Now I must return to my flock and bring them to order.
Aye, your majesty.
What's left of them, anyway? Alright, so once again, we've nearly leveled up.
Sounds. Never have I seen lightning in a device before.
You said the L word.
A scroll of magical instruction for a spell of might.
And once again, it's not letting me read it, so I need blue adamants, a piece of a giant golden mushroom, and the basilisk tongue. I'm guessing this is where I can activate the spell. It is not a lightning bolt per se, but it is lightning. Down we go.
Prepare to die, mortal!
Not me. You, Thork.
Wrong franchise. Highly engaging combat system. The death animations, or not necessarily the animations, but the way they sort of split apart is really cool. What we got?
An amulet with deciphering abilities.
It's an amulet with deciphering abilities. Well, we know ways to use that. Oh.
Could be a locking device. I see a slot. Perhaps something fits there.
The scepter?
This will not work. This will not work.
I need some sort of lever to plug in here.
This will not work. This will not work.
Okay. Yeah, I'm guessing his commander was a lower rank. That would make a lot more sense.
Tis a bad place for such a wide gap.
You know what I say when you get off trains? Please mind the gap. That was very odd. Right. I'm not done inside there. If I can find something that I can plug into the little slice as a lever. Is that a rock? It is. Why do I need rocks? Not sure yet.
The door is locked.
But we have a frozen orc and a chest inside there, which may well be another piece of the Mask of Eternity. At the moment though, I don't see a way to get past that lock and or that door. We're not done here yet though, we've got a whole bunch of other paths to explore. Kind of a cool little sequence there, but right now I don't think I've accomplished terribly much other than freeing the Griff-king. It would be kind of cool if there's a gameplay thing, like if he comes back by himself, or if he was to come back, say, with 10 other Griffs, based on how many I did or didn't slay earlier. If the game does that, that would be really cool. Yeah, I can go over there as well. I won't just yet, so let me explore this path first. Oh god. The design of this place is super unusual. Dead end? Really? Dead end. Just made a save. Can I go up there perhaps? I don't think so. That's way too steep. Huh. There's just lots of these angled areas where you can just sort of slide through a tiny little gap. It's very unusual design. Like this, for example. There's another watchtower over there. I'm just going to go down here very quickly and confirm this leads to the beach. If indeed we can call it a beach. We totally can't. That should take me back to the Ice Dragon. Yep, so the right-hand path. I'll hug the left-hand wall. And that's most likely where I'm going next, that structure up there. Lots of places we can go, and I'm getting shot at. I think I saw the climb icon there, and that makes me wonder if there's a climb icon on the other side.
The door is locked.
Most likely not, because this door is locked, and that indicates that's going to be the entrance.
I am not close enough. I am not close enough.
Really?
I am not close enough.
Oh my god, are you serious? Well done. Alright, so is there a wall here? There is not. Okay, well I survived that drop. I will. I feel like I've died to much shallower drops. Again, no potions of reveal. We do have a chest though. Hopefully there's something super nice in there. Like, I don't know, a lever or a piece of wood that I can plug in. Just a potion of strength, okay.
I am not close enough. I am not close enough.
Jesus fuck, Connor. It's done that a few times with interactable switches, and it just feels like they got a value wrong. I should be able to interact with them a bit further out than that. I think that just loops around to the area where we just were, and again we've got one of these little crevices here. Oh my god. I feel so lost. Just like that. That's where I just came from. Maybe go to the right there. Okay, we're looking at the citadel or the fortress or whatever it was called. Queen Freezer used a few different words to describe it. There's no way over there. I can't climb down here. What about this path? Anything here? That's a no. Once I'm done in this section though, the next area... I call bullshit game, I really do. Once I'm done in this area though, the next area I need to check out is the two-headed dragon path, because we had that grave that I could not read. And I've now got an amulet that will help me decode that thing there. I thought that might have been an adamant, which we could use in a spell perhaps, but not to be. Not yet anyway. Right, so let me just redo my exploration there and I'll cut in where I died. I've gone the wrong way. Shit. Am I gonna die here? I went down to the beach and then I think I went in the wrong direction because I've been surrounded by yetis or snow beasts or whatever they were called. Frost demons, that's right. 8 of them. Once again, terribly engaging combat. Almost level 42. And yeah, ice on ice beasts. I mean, it worked for fire on fire beasts, so you know. I think if I go this way, I'm going to run into the... Yeah, look at the map there. It's just on my left. That's going to give me a level up. And that's going to give me all the potions inside that place, where I climbed up and opened the chest. Right, level 42, let me just do this and I'll cut in. Yeah, I thought I saw something weird there earlier. That chest actually contains 4 potions of strength and not 1. Went from 7 to 11. I thought I saw that earlier, but I wasn't sure, so I didn't say anything. Alright, back in a sec. Alright, this is where I died. So what I'll do now is follow this path here, which is taking me directly east. Is this where I came up? It can't be. I'm exposing a new area on the map. I think I came through that path there. Oof, how far east can I go? The map is a little larger than I anticipated. I don't know what this area here is. But but it feels like I've been everywhere here, and... Oh, hang on, those were the two little guardhouses directly in front of the lake. Never mind. Oh god. What is attacking me? You are! You don't look terribly friendly. Right, so I'm on a timer here. So let me just try and decode this.
I should move cautiously across the thin ice of this pond.
In that case, I should cautiously make a save game. I'm using a potion of reveal here though, and I kind of don't want to waste it, but I think I have to. Do I have to move cautiously?
I should move cautiously across the thin ice of this pond.
Right, what does it say?
Alas, I cannot decipher these letters. Combine the jewel of fire with icy water.
I'll let it play out just in case we get experience.
Combine the jewel of fire with icy water to produce magical steam to melt the impervious ice.
That seems simple enough.
I have an idea. I should move cautiously across the thin ice of this pond. This will not work. I have an idea.
Right, so would you like to execute that idea, Connor?
I have an idea.
I too have an idea.
I have an idea. I should move cautiously across the thin ice of this pond. I have an idea. I should move
What am I
cautiously
missing?
across the thin ice of this pond. I have an idea. I have an idea.
Okay, so Connor is facing this way. Oh, that's a weird effect. The grave is disappearing when we're looking through the ice column. Do I have to use the gem on the ice column?
This will not work. This will not work. I should move cautiously across the thin ice of this pond. This will not work. I have an idea. I should move cautiously across the thin ice of this pond.
Right, what am I missing?
Combine the jewel of fire with icy water to produce magical steam to melt the impervious ice. I should move cautiously across the thin ice of this pond.
Do I need my fire arrow back?
I should move cautiously across the thin ice of this pond.
You talk about thin ice, but nothing's happening when I strike it like this. And you definitely have an idea here, but using it here seems very dangerous.
I have an idea.
He's facing this way, so it's got to be related to this column.
This will not work. This will not work.
Combine it with icy water, not ice, icy water.
Sounds. A flaming sword in a block of ice. How can I attain it?
You can see a flaming sword there, Connor? Because I sure as hell can't. Do I need the fire arrow perhaps? I know I dropped it on the far side of the map around this watchtower here, so I'll come back for that, I think. Did I really not explore that top section of the map there? No, I've been up there. Alright, there's a new weapon there. I think we can grab it, so I think we've got the items to grab it. Maybe I need the fire arrow, and or maybe I need to do something that I cannot perceive right now. I'm hoping, sincerely hoping, that this is not another situation where I just couldn't find the crystal scepter, or I wasn't jumping up correctly onto the block of ice. I hope it's not something like that. Because, again, it seems like I've got the right idea, but Connor is just failing to execute on that idea, and that's because he's either a dum-dum, or because I'm a dum-dum and not doing it. Game stop, Jesus. I'm not doing it completely correctly. I've been in there, haven't I? Yeah, I've been in there multiple times. So, unless I've missed a mountain path here somewhere, I believe I've explored this area fully now. And there's only two things, or three things which interest me. The first is the locked room inside this citadel. The second is the two-headed dragon over here. And the third is this flaming sword in a block of ice. The only thing that's coming to mind is maybe I can use a flaming arrow to melt the ice, but I personally do not think that will be a thing. But this game has surprised me once or twice, so let me take a look. I'll switch weapons here. There's plenty of ice crossbows around the place, so I've got no doubts I can grab another one. Game, please stop doing that. And let's go down here. What do you say?
Only a blade of fire can sever the heads of the drake.
There we go. So, what else can I do? I could maybe go back to the south and have a chat to the Queen and the King. Let me try the fire arrow first. I'll cut in when I reach there. Right, does this do anything? It does not. What about these little things dangling off?
I should move cautiously across the thin ice of this pond.
I'll proceed to not move cautiously across it and nothing will happen. Hell, I think I can jump across this.
I should move cautiously across the thin ice of this pond. I have an idea.
Then do that idea. This is similar to when I dipped the shield into the River of Death to corrode it. Right now, Connor's not really doing anything.
This will not work. I have an idea. I should move cautiously across the thin ice of this pond.
If I'm standing on the ice,
I have an idea.
Connor faces this automatically. That's got to be important.
This will not work. This will not work. This will not work. I have an idea.
The flaming arrow does not make a difference. I'm going to look this up very briefly. Going to look for a hint and see if I can maybe do this now or if I have to go back south. Do I need to go back and speak to the king or queen for this? How can I get the fire sword? A fire gem will reveal the sword when touched with the waters of the pool. If you don't have a fire gem, yep, I know that. You must find a way to reach the waters of the pond. Really, game? No. No, 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 no.
I have an idea.
Fuck off.
I have an idea.
That makes very little sense. But yeah, I'd completely forgotten about the rocks.
Aha!
Alright, that rock's gone and we're not getting it back. We did get a rock inside the citadel though, didn't we?
I should move cautiously across the thin ice of this pond.
Right, how dangerous is this water? Very. You're telling me you can grab it from that distance with no support, but you can't touch a lever from like 20 centimeters away? Oh boy. I'm going to need to switch back to the ice crossbow. I think what I'll do next is take a look at the two-headed dragon. We're not done here though, because we need to get inside that citadel there and get inside the cell. I take it the piece of the Mask of Eternity is inside that cell, inside that chest. But I don't know how to get inside there yet.
Only a blade of fire can sever the heads of the drake.
Alright, let's do it. Hopefully nothing will go wrong here. I'll speak to the king and queen once the deed is done. Alright, it's not severing the heads. There we go, there's one.
Good. The fire from my blade sealed shut those wounds. The dragon will terrorize no more.
Was it really terrorizing though? It was basically just guarding this one corridor and we've, you know, slain it for no real reason. Ooh. Can I climb down here? I don't want to go down here just yet, if only because A, it might be a one-way drop, and B, I want to speak to the king and queen first, and C, I believe we also have a piece of the Mask of Eternity's grab. I can't imagine that'll be a one-way drop, but I don't want to go down there just yet. If the manual can be trusted though, that thing was guarding a gateway to paradise or something, which sounds a lot like the Realm of the Sun. So that's clearly where I need to go next once I'm done with this region. I'm not done though, because I need to speak to the king and queen, and I need to figure out what to do inside that citadel. For now though, let's go back to the Crystal Dragon.